It's time for Texas, where everything's bigger in Texas. Or at least I hope everything will be bigger in Texas. We are currently trailing current point series champion or points leader, Tony Stewart. Tony Stewart leads over Kurt Busch and Jimmy Johnson and Greg Biffle and JJ Yeley. That's your top five. I'm in the top 10. I'm eighth. I'm still hanging on, 58 points out from the lead, but things are going pretty decently right now. I'm excited for what we've got coming up. It is Texas, which means this will be the first chance for us to really kind of see what our car can do at another mile and a half. Now that we've had a couple of upgrades from Honda themselves, I was kind of contemplating which tire or which chassis to use, and I'm not really high on the whole tire wear issue right now. It's not a major problem, but I do know that it is a slight problem. So I'm thinking I'm going to run with chassis number one just for its tire grip status because I really want to save some of the better chassis for a little bit later on prior to um, Tiburon and Talladega. There's some really big races coming up, and I think we're going to need that grip um, level a little bit higher. So that's the only reason why I don't want to use chassis three or four. I may be shooting myself in the foot. We'll find out, if I am. So we'll see. Of course, we do have the up to date engine that we have for speedways, 80 power, 57 efficiency. This is the engine that got a little bit more of a boost from Honda, and we've only got one body at our disposal, which I'm really glad we were able to bring home that car relatively still one piece after we left dockside because if it weren't for that car being in one piece, I think we would actually be hurting for Texas. So I'm really happy about that. We also got a short track coming up. So I'm just looking ahead, and that's what we're going to have to look at. So we're going to go ahead and go with chassis number one. In terms of engine, of course, obviously it's got to be the Speedway engine, and body number two. So this is a 67 rated car, which is a little bit better than the dockside car, which means hopefully it'll be better altogether. We'll see. Now, I guess if I were to see what it would be like to use chassis four, it's a 68, and then if I go chassis three, it's a 67. That's weird. It's a very interesting drop off between chassis three and four. You know, late decision here. I actually am going to go with chassis four. That extra little bit of car rating, who knows? That could be the difference between a win or a loss this weekend. So let's head to Texas, the sister track to Atlanta. All right, so this engine is set up to Honda specifications. We'll see how that works. This engine won't last long if this is the specifications in which they want to give us. So I'm gonna have to make some adjustments. I'm gonna have to break their rules. We're not gonna last the entire 65 lap race here with an engine that's already running like 9,500 RPM. There's not enough durability in the world for this. Yep. What'd I say?
Welcome to Texas Motor Speedway in Fort Worth, Texas, and today's NASCAR Winston Cup race, the Samsung Radio Shack 500. What kind of a track is Texas?
Texas is a D-oval, which is similar to Lowe's in Atlanta. It can be very tricky to drive, though, because it has a very narrow groove. These guys will have to be patient and plan their passes perfectly if they want a shot at victory lane.
The Coca-Cola car has been working hard in qualifying all season, and it really shows.
Oh yeah, and that makes it so much easier on race day also. When there isn't much traffic, it makes your race a lot less stressful as a driver.
The 99 car has certainly qualified well on the speedways this year.
Yep, and that comes from hard work from everyone on that team. Consistency is a major factor in the NASCAR Winston Cup Series. In fact, consistency is what wins championships.
McMurray moved up to Winston Cup after having an impressive year in the Busch Series in 2002.
He picked up a couple of wins and finished sixth in the points last year. Plus, he did a great job filling in for Sterling Marlin at some Cup runs.
Gentlemen, start your engine.
All right, guys, here we go. Green flag is now out here in Texas. I've made some changes to the car. Hopefully that means that Honda won't be mad at me for it. But we weren't going to survive the entire race with their setup in the engine. So, Yeah, had to make that change. Tony Stewart is 16th right now. He is where he qualified. My teammate Jimmy is all the way back in 37th. And this car is weirdly tight.
Hold your line. You're still there. 31-25. Settle down.
Ah, I don't know what JJ Yaley was on right there, but that was a pain. That was a wheel and a half that I had to save that car. Ooh. Alrighty. Well, that's how we get this show on the road, huh? So 65 laps here at Texas. I fought off a very aggressive JJ Yaley here early. Keeping him behind me was probably the best idea because they actually have it figured out for Atlanta, from Atlanta. So I want to make sure I keep him behind as best as I can. Jeff Burton is now chasing after me as I go all the way up the track. I'm gonna have to make another either a tire pressure or a wedge adjustment here. But yeah, now we're just gonna kind of settle in and see what happens as it kind of goes on. I actually didn't expect to get out to the front so fast, but Greg Biffle and whoever qualified second didn't get a good start. So I was like, well, that seems to be my spot today. Jimmy is racing around Joe, but Joe is now down to 38th and dropping still.
I want to see more of those laps. Good job.
Car is a little tight, so I am having to fight just a little bit more by backing the corners up more than I want to. I feel like we could have a little bit faster pace, but between qualifying and the race, it just does not feel like the car is all the way in there. Like as I fight against Jeff Burton here, I actually am struggling getting into corner. Another RCR kind of day, it looks like. Got Jeff Burton here in second, Clint Boyer in third. Kevin Harvick is 18th, and Dale Jr. is 17th. So they're hanging out right around the top 20.
29-15. Wow, you're fast. Number 07 is inside. Stay focused. You get the lead back. You're clear. 29.
Clint Boyer led that lap. Oh, I got the pass on him. So 7 races have been in the book, 7, and we've had 7 different winners this season. Aren't you guys glad we don't do a win in your in system for point or for the championship? That would mean that the 34 Travis Kvapil will need to qualify for every race after this and get into the top 20 in the point standing. Since they're a go or go homer every week, that's not going to happen as easily. Honestly, I think that mess up with JJ Yaley on lap 1 separated the field a lot more than I anticipated. Because it's kind of funny how JJ Yaley has made it back with Jeff Burton, but Casey Mears is a further 1.6 back, which is a full second back from Jeff Burton's rear bumper. I do need to figure out what's going on with Jimmy, though. Why is he all the way down at 31st? No, he's probably fighting the same condition I got. It's just tight. This was my small concern coming into this race was, what is our fuel efficiency going to look like with the good motor, a decent chassis underneath it? And this is not giving me Atlanta vibes. Like, I feel like we definitely have a car that can compete here.
Keep it up. Okay, we're clear.
It's just one of those really weird ones where I am concerned. And it looks like Carl Edwards is either taking an early pit stop or maybe out of the race with an engine issue. Stay tuned for more information on Carl Edwards. And yep, that's an engine issue.
29-55.
He was running in the top 20 at that time.
Your right front tire's wearing down. Try another line or you won't last.
So that's got to give Matt Kenseth some worry. I don't know if you guys noticed. I got past Kenseth and he dropped back. So I guess they do have an issue with engines in the Roush camp, and they're probably a little concerned. Because Matt Kenseth went from leading all the way back down to third and is kind of stymieing his push. Jimmy is making some moves up through the field. He is now 23rd. Series points leader, Tony Stewart, is now 7th. Steven is 29th, and Joe is 36th. I'm actually now playing with the throttle a little bit more. I just want to maintain a good enough gap to these guys without driving away too much. I don't want to burn too much fuel. So now I'm in like a really, really major power save mode. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saving as much as I can. Clint Boyer coming down pit road. Like I'll make my move soon. Like right before I come down pit road, I'll stretch it out because I mean tires aren't even wearing all that much. It's just the car is just tight.
You gotta be low on fuel. Check your gauges.
So I'll be able to put in a couple of heaters right before coming down pit road. This seems like a really good race for us right now. So
29.
I guess a quiet day is all we need. Especially after we made so many rivals last couple of racing events, haven't we, guys? Very low fuel. All right, I'm gonna give it one good hard lap and then bring it on in.
There's some leaders coming in.
29, 19.
Keep running that line. That lap was fast.
Got a 1.7 in the tank. Fuel tank almost empty. But we'll bring it in now. Just legged it out a bit. Didn't even get held up by Dennis Setzer. All right, 4 tires and fuel. I will lower the tire pressure by 2 pounds of pressure. I'm going to get held up by Paul Menard. Oh, man, that's a rough one. Anyways, I went down 2 more pounds of pressure. That'll help us a little bit. The field will get their, lap back and all that. Razzle dazzle, razz jazz. Jimmy is 24th right now.
This will be a 4-tire stop. 4 tires and 2 cans of 76 racing fuel.
And here we go. Pit stop was pretty slow then if the 07 was able to get by us. Not good. Slow pit stop means that we are now 4th. I believe we have a car that can catch back up, but still, 4th is not a good one. Should have legged it out more under green.
60, 12.
Keep digging. You need to pick up about 4 seconds on the leader.
I wanted to bring these tires in a little bit smoother, but it's okay. I guess we'll just have to go for it. I was 3.7 back at the line. Chasing after JJ Yaley now.
Fastest we've been yet.
Got to be kind of careful of the engine. Don't want to have any issues where we potentially start smoking it. Had to chase my car up the hill as JJ Yaley got me Aero tight. And he slides against the wall.
28 feet.
Okay, buddy, we're faster than the leader. Let's get up there. Leader's running about 2.5 seconds in front of you.
He knows he has to hold me back. If he doesn't hold me back,
Now left.
this race is going to be mine.
Clear all around.
Oh yeah, look at that power. Look at that drive. Gripped up like it's Thursday.
18 car is passing high. 28.76.
Okay, let's get after these guys now.
Okay, we're clear.
The good news is that we haven't had any major situations happen with the Honda power plant. So as long as we just keep this in mind, I think we'll be good.
Gaining on the leader.
The car is just tight. It's tight going in. I don't know if it's because we're carrying too much speed into the corner.
Up some time.
Yeah, it's speed and aero tight. As soon as I get in the draft behind somebody, I start going up the hill. A quick move of Matt Kenseth. What? We just wheel hopped. We hopped so bad. Oh my goodness. Y'all saw that, right? It was like the car just became a pogo. Good news is we didn't flip over. The bad news is that we did lose the time to Matt Kenseth. I guess I got to be real careful with that scene because, wow, that could have been bad.
Run it strong. Now let's work our way to the front. Work with the leader. Let's see if we can break away from
Matt Kenseth and I trading some paint because he's trying to lock me. I don't appreciate that.
Number 07 is the leader. You're clear. The 17 car is coming low. The 07 car up high. Hold your line. He's still there. Still there. Make it easy. 29-36.
Got the lead back here.
Clear on both sides.
Your right front tire's wearing down. Try another line or you won't last. Fuel tank ought to be about half empty.
I mean, I was interested in saving fuel, but considering these guys apparently have a faster pit crew than us, we can't really dilly-dally too much.
I want to see more of those laps. Good job.
So let's try to leg out at least a 2-second gap here for the guys behind, and then we can go back to trying to save some fuel and extend the fuel run. As we already have some cars on pit road. Car is beginning to flutter with the RPMs as we're going through these corners really fast. 3.4, but they were coming down pit road. So I think we need actually one more lap to actually really be assured. 3.4 is not an accurate representation of the timing that we actually need, because they slowed down to come down pit road, and that's what we're going to do. Things are looking up right now. Jimmy's up to 11th, but he is on pit road, or going to be coming to pit road here shortly. He's been struggling. Joe's been struggling a little bit. Steven's been struggling. I washed up the track a bit there. Had to really get out of it. But yeah, things are looking pretty good right now for our team. Just make some laps here. Next stint is going to have to be a short stint. Like, when I say short, I mean real short. I'm looking at the lap counter, it being lap 37 of 65. We're going to be short. We're going to need an extra pit stop. So the sooner I take the stop, I feel like the better.
All clear, buddy.
And I know the car ain't going to run long. It's a matter of how much longer can I make it.
The car's coming out of the pits, buddy.
Fuel. Saving fuel. Tires are officially very worn now. Good to bring it down. Easy. Almost got caught for speeding, but we're good. All right, 4 tires, fuel, wedge, all that good stuff. I am definitely staring at these guys more intense. After those issues that we had a few races ago, definitely want to not have that again. As I just realized, Clint Boyer and JJ Yaley and Matt Kenseth are now back ahead of me. Okay, so trying to save fuel was not a good idea. Was not a great strategy. I've lost a ton of time to those guys. But I do have the solace in the fact that they will be pitting before me. So it's not really a cause for concern.
60.
All right, I've made up my mind. Go like hell. Ow. Hit the wall. Go like hell.
Making up some time.
Now it's 5.8 to the leader. I mean, we're definitely faster. We've got the engine for it. Thank you, Honda, for making the engine. Definitely no thank you for whatever you did with the settings for throttle mapping. Had to go in and change that ourselves.
28, 60.
Okay, buddy.
We're actually at 5.1 seconds now to the leader. That's actually going to get a little bit smaller because he's actually about to start dealing with traffic himself. But I can see him over the tops of all these RVs. So I'm going like hell right now because I'm contemplating a pit stop at about lap 55. As we've already got pit stops beginning and JJ Haley puts us in the wall. And this has just screwed Jimmy Johnson.
36.89. Leaders are trying to drive away now. Let's get up there. You're 8 seconds behind the leader. Stay smooth. We'll get there.
Did he hook me? Or did I just get tight and just carry myself and him into the wall? Hard to tell. Hard to tell. It really looks like he just hit me, but it's fine. We're in fourth. We'll bring it down pit road now. Jimmy is screwed because he's a lap down. But he does actually line up on the inside. So this could help him. Plus, if he stays out, he'll also gain some time. He should actually get a wave around. Should. Anyways, 4 tires fuel. We will try to repair the damage a bit because that is an issue that I don't want us to have. So we will try to work on the damage. We are coming in fourth. If we lose some positions, that's fine. I feel like we still have a car that can get back to the front. I just don't know what it's like with the damage, as the front tire changer has an issue. So we're definitely about to lose some time on pit road. How many positions will we lose, y'all? From fourth, I mean, I'm already down to 11th. I'm seeing Tony Stewart going by. That's Mark Martin. Okay.
Some guys stayed out to gain track position.
From 4th to 13th. So dumb.
87, 81.
Now 1.5 off the leader.
Number 8 is all over your back bumper. Got one high.
Car feels tight. Aero.
Number 42 is going for the block. Number 21 is still there. Still beside you. Up another spot.
New leader, Casey Mears.
That one was quick. Let's do it again.
The 42 car is up high. Won't forget that one. Number 42.
Juan Pablo Montoya. If it weren't for the fact that I feel like we have a chance to possibly become the first repeat winner of the season, I would spin him.
Easy now.
I'd reckon.
Gonna need some of that grip later.
Just broke into the top 10. You're clear. 28.73.
Running strong. Now let's work our way to the front. The leader only has about a second on you.
FYI, Scott Speed in the 82 is second.
Clear on both sides. The 14 car.
I did slice up in front of Tony Stewart, so I am ahead of the race leader, or the points leader.
Number 20 is up high.
Got one heck of a run on Martin Truex Jr. there.
That speed will get us to the front. Keep it up.
Clear. Up high. That's a textbook pass there. Good job. Okay, we're clear.
Just slowly make these passes. Be methodical.
Number 29 is outside. The 29 car is still there.
Ooh, if I can get up there and spoil Clint Boyer from winning this race, or even Casey Atwood, that'd be funny. Ooh, got tight underneath Brad Keselowski.
You're clear. Number 1 is outside. Clear on both sides.
All right, 10 to go.
29.3.
You're closing on the leader. 10, buddy. 10 laps to go.
82 car in front of me.
Number 19 is up high.
Elliott Sadler is a lap down. I don't know how he wound up on the inside and not Jimmy.
Take care of those Goodyear Eagles. The 19 car is outside. That's one more name. Number 10 is looking right. 2886.
You're gaining on the leader. You're right there with the leader. Stay with him.
Sorry, Scott. I got to go by.
He's still there. Still there.
Push Scott speed up the track a bit here, as he's now on the outside of me.
Still beside you.
Oh no!
Top 5.
I hate how the car is getting tight, man.
Hold that line.
That might be the nail in the coffin, guys.
Both sides.
That might have been the nail in the coffin. I don't know if our car is going to make it back.
Passes left in there somewhere. I know you do.
Things aren't looking so great. We are 7th. That's the good thing.
Far high.
10 cars now entering pit road.
Okay, we're clear. 2890.
Dig, buddy. Dig, dig, dig.
I'm driving so hard. That's a good exit off of 2. Good run.
Right front's wearing down. Keep an eye on it.
Number 07 is still there.
Some of these Hondas aren't racing like they want one Honda to win. The blocking from Scott Speed is just
Come
atrocious.
on, buddy. Push it. We can pick up some more spots. Gas tank is at half.
All clear, buddy. Number 17 is outside.
Yeah, back to Scott Speed. Hopefully he knows that I'm here now, obviously.
Number 18 is throwing a block on you.
Also, hopefully he understands that I need to get around him.
27.
Come on, Scott. Let me go.
Keep on it. You're only 1 second behind the leader.
Far outside. Still there. You've got the number 3 spot.
A small little fender spot rub with the 82, but that's okay.
The 18 car is trying to block you.
Now, my biggest opponent for today is JJ Yaley. I got to get around him without causing the caution. Because if a caution comes out, we could see Casey Atwood winning this race.
29-26.
You're making up some.
I rattled JJ Yaley's cage. Now I got to bump and go. All right, now it's just me, Casey Atwood. Wouldn't it be something if this man winds up winning this race?
Right rear's getting worn. Take it easy out there.
28-93.
Okay, let's get after these guys now.
Martin Truex Jr. hits pit road. Okay, here we go. 0.5 of a second. I'm tight, but he's for some reason deciding to block me up the track.
29-18.
Okay, buddy, we're faster than the leader. Let's get up there. We're right there. Let's see if we can lead this thing.
Come on. Come on. He blocked me.
Almost second.
He blocked me so bad. Ah! We'll take it. Second place. Good job, Casey Atwood.
What an exciting finish.
Yeah, these NASCAR Winston Cup races can be hundreds of laps, yet when it's all said and done, sometimes there's just a few tenths or even less separating the leaders. That was incredible.
The 53 car ran out front all race long, except for when it counted.
Oh, that hurts. To be so dominant and to have to watch another guy pull into victory lane, I can only imagine the frustration.
The 53 car will probably be exchanging words in the garage with the 18 car.
I'm not sure how this all got started, but now they have a little history on the racetrack. It'll be something to watch in the weeks ahead.
We're out of time here at EA Sports. We hope you enjoyed today's race, and we'll see you next time.
I am so disappointed. Casey blocked me in the right way, which was creating that little aero bubble. And those who played NASCAR Thunder, you know what I'm talking about. It was like that little aero bubble that was constantly slowing me down. He played me really good. He had the right line. He was the leader, so he could choose where he wanted to go. Um, it's just a shame that it happened, and I'm the one finishing second to Casey Atwood. So the 8th race in a row, we have had a different winner. Congratulations to Casey Atwood for the win, though. I believe I did lead the most laps, and there was only 9 lead changes between 5 drivers. I led the most. Casey Atwood was second most. Clint Boyer, Matt Kenseth, Casey Mears also led laps. Your top 5 is Casey Atwood, me, Clint Boyer, Matt Kenseth, Scott Speed. Top 10, JJ Gailey, Tony Stewart, Jeremy Mayfield, David Gilliland, and Paul Menard. Those are your top 10. If you're concerned about Joe did finish pretty well. He finished midway up the pack, 21st. My teammate got screwed by a caution that happened between me and JJ Gailey. And I think with JJ Gailey and all that mess, especially when I got into it with Scott Speed, that just took away so much of my time to chase after Casey Atwood. I feel like if we would have had maybe another lap or two, we would have gotten that win. But Jimmy Johnson finishes 35th, and Steven finishes 39th. A little bit further down, of course, Carl Edwards lost his engine. Mike Skinner and Kyle Busch round out your bottom 3. Kyle Busch has been struggling this season, leading Hendrick Motorsports. It could just be pressure. It could just be the car. We'll never know. There's a lot of questions out of that Hendrick Motorsports camp, and with them not having very many drivers outside of Kyle Busch and Denny Hamlin, it's a little concerning, especially when Denny Hamlin's the one driving better than Kyle Busch. Anyways, margin of victory was 0.074 seconds. It's just a shame. We could have won that. We could have won. Let's head back to Atlanta, lick our wounds and our pride, and get ready for the next event. So before we head to the garage and do all that fun stuff, let's talk about the points. Tony Stewart is still the points leader, but I have moved back up in the standings, back up to 4th with my 2nd place finish. That's really good for Honda Neco Darius Racing. Jimmy Johnson did drop some positions. He's now 9th. David Reagan is 10th in the standings. And there's a lot of movement and shaking. But Scott Speed, I mean, I'm happy with him finishing 5th. He's a Honda driver. Scott Speed is now 23rd in the standings. He really needed a good showing. Denny Hamlin is 20th. Kevin Harvick has worked his way up to 26th, despite being pretty poor, actually, in the race this time around. He wasn't the greatest RCR car, but he was just kind of Mr. Consistency, just being out there. So we'll kind of see how that really shapes up. Steven is down to 29th. Joe is now 36th in the standings. Casey Atwood is now 37th. And in 5 starts, he has won 1 race because just like Travis Quapple, he's a part-timer. So we got 2 part-timers winning races this year. That's actually really big. So JJ Gailey, Tony Stewart, Jamie McMurray, Travis Quapple, Jimmy Johnson, Jeff Gordon, me, Clint Boyer, Casey Atwood have all won 1 race this season. Wow. In terms of lap champions, because I know you guys have been actually very interested in this lap champion battle that we've had going on. We've actually only had 26 different drivers lead a lap, which means that the parity is beginning to kind of start making that shift as we get into the midway point of the season. So we're starting to see a little shift here where some teams are not getting to the front like they want to, and that's okay. That happens. Now, we did finally complete body number 4. That one was a body that was being built from the time the season ended last season all the way up until now. So we can finally work on this car body. And I won't touch it yet. I actually want to improve body number 2 because we already have a speedway body, and this new body is going to be the new generic. But why don't we make a short track body this time around? So I'm thinking short track for this one. It has a really good downforce. It has really good downforce and drafting. It's actually more downforce and drafting than I expected. We actually might have to hold up on making body number 2 what it is, because the drafting stat is at 63. But if we overhaul it, it goes up to 69. Nice. We could overhaul the new one that we just built, which means it's going to still be unusable for Another 2 more races. Comments? Do your thing. What should we do with this car body? I'll leave it up to you guys. Since you guys are the board of directors and you guys have been very lazy lately in terms of, helping me out, just saying. The next race is Richmond. I'm going to take myself a nice little mini break. We got a week before that actually is to come up. So hopefully by that time, you guys will tell me exactly what I should do with this car body. All right. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Don't forget, likes and subscribes help. I'm not going to worry about telling you guys, only 20% of my viewers are subscribed. I don't care about that. What I care about is likes. Like the video because it tells YouTube that other people who like racing will like the video. Okay? Help me out. I'd appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Richmond is next. 9 races down, 9 different race winners. Woo! What a season so far. Be easy, everybody.